Hello plant lovers and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bruno and I'm in the northeast of Europe in the Baltic states, particularly in Lithuania. Just a reasonably short video today. I got a little mini Hoya haul from Poland today, from Hoya Passion. I ordered 3 Hoyas. It was sent yesterday and it arrived today. I have 3 Hoyas, 3 cuttings here that I wanted, and packed very nicely. It's got a lovely little thank you sticker, and of course it's full of this polystyrene confetti. So let's have a look at what I bought today. Okay, here is my first cutting. This is Hoya papaschonii. Here we go. It's another tongue twister. Hoya papaschonii or papaschonii, one of those. But it's a lovely little cutting, nice and healthy. As I said, dispatched yesterday, arrived today. So, and it's not too hot today, so I have to pop that one up. Of course, there's a nice little card from Hoya Passion in Poland with a nice thank you on it, and thank you on the back in Polish and in English. The second Hoya I have, here we go. This is Hoya species NS12-323, sometimes called micro dwarf. Well, it definitely is a micro dwarf. Well, there is my little finger, and look at the leaves, tiny little leaves. I think, if I'm not mistaken, with this particular Hoya, nobody's been able to get flowers from it yet, so that's why it's called a Hoya species NS12-323, because it hasn't been properly identified yet, because nobody that's growing it for the last few years supposedly has had no flowers. We'll have to be potting this one up as well. And my third one is, and I've already got this particular Hoya. This is Hoya chinghungensis, a little cutting, unrooted. These are all unrooted cuttings, a little unrooted cutting. I wanted another little cutting because I showed you once before the chinghungensis that I have. I did root that particular cutting, but it was nice and long, and I chopped it in half. So I'd have 2 cuttings. So now in my pot, I have 2 very tiny little cuttings. They are by my northeast, I've potted them up by my northeast window, and they have just started sending out growth points. And I just wanted another cutting just to have a little bit more green in that pot. Now, I'm going to be potting them up in this. I've already put the fluvial in here, and this is called fluvial stratum. It's volcanic soil from, I believe, from Japan. It's full of minerals and nutrients. It's also slightly acidic, and the plants that I have, the cuttings that I have at the moment in my prop box in this are producing roots at a very fast rate, and they're quite easy to see because the fluvial is dark, and once the roots get to the side of the cup, then you see all this lovely white roots coming out through here. So I'm going to be potting them up, and it's quite easy. Look, it's easy. I'll do with this larger one, this Hoya papaschonii or papaschonii. It's very easy. Very, very easy. Look, it's wrapped in a little bit of damp tissue paper. And basically, that's the cutting. This is my cup of fluvial. And all you do is encourage it to go down. You just squeeze the edges and it goes right down into the pot. That's it. And then I'll fill half of it up with distilled water. So I don't want to use any tap water, even filtered tap water, because I don't want all those harsh minerals, etc., in there. So this one's potted up. I'll pot up the other two, not a problem. I'll just show you I think I've already shown you this particular bag, but this is this fluvial stratum. It's basically often used as a soil base for aquariums, because it does lots of things. You know, stimulates strong plant growth, maintains ideal water parameters, and it's very good for plants. And as I said, it's full of minerals, and its pH is slightly on the acidic side, which is absolutely perfect for plants. I actually bought this online because I was too lazy to go out to the store. Aquarium suppliers usually sell this. It's lovely. I've seen this on YouTube, and the people that have posted videos on YouTube, they had very good results rooting their plants. So that's why I'm using this particular particular stratum. I just wanted to show you my Hoya Bella. This is a one-stem cutting that I received. This one I also had split into two pieces, and one of the pieces unfortunately didn't do well. It didn't root. It actually rotted away. But it does have, you can see just there, it is sending out a tiny, tiny peduncle. And these two leaves, and these two leaves are all new, and it's pushing out another new leaf. So it's liking it. It's in front of my mother grow light, so it gets quite a bit of light, and it's a beautiful one. And I will be ordering from Hoya Fixation in Finland another cutting of this, because it's a little bit lonely in this pot all by itself, and I want another cutting, so I will be ordering another cutting of this one. And one more Hoya that's doing something for me is Hoya multiflora. You know, all the leaves from here are new. It's also by my northeast window, so it gets an hour or two of very early morning sunshine. It is also pushing out a peduncle, which you can see here, and it's got little flower buds. I don't have much hope, because I think this is like the third, maybe fourth peduncle that it's tried to push out. And all the peduncles so far have been blasted, and then they blasted the flower buds, and then the peduncle itself went yellow and fell off. I have double-checked that the soil is moist but not too wet, because there's plenty of advice on YouTube that when it's producing its peduncle and producing its buds, if you want it to flower, don't let it dry out, because it will blast its buds. So I'm just waiting for the day that this Hoya multiflora will actually flower. It is the outer variegated, but the variegation is very small, and it's along the edges of the leaves. It's you know, not much to write home about, but yeah, that's it. Anyway, I've got another Hoya on order. I've got from Betsy in France, from Hoya My Gosh, and that's a Hoya Huschkeliana inner variegated. Having watched Milo's YouTube channel quite a number of times, and he's madly in love with this Hoya huskeliana, and I think I need to have it as well. So I've got that on order. That will probably take a little bit longer to get here because it's got to come from France, whereas the Hoyas cuttings I received today came from Poland. I ordered it on Saturday. It was shipped yesterday, and it's just arrived, and it's sort of 11 in the morning on Tuesday, and it was shipped on Monday. So no problems. It's not too hot outside. These Hoyas didn't cook. So anyway, this is just a very, very, very short little video just to let you know what's happening with my Hoyas. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and I'll keep you updated on these Hoyas as time goes on. Thank you. Bye. See you next time. Oh, and by the way, found at the bottom of the box a little thank you from Hoya Passion for my order, and it's 3 of these very colorful dragonfly clips for clipping my Hoyas to my frames. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.